Check, check, 1, 2. This thing working? Check, check, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. This thing working? All right, it's working. We are live, apparently. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new stream idea that I had. Uh, yes. So I had an idea. Instead of live streaming, what I usually do, like my build streams or my stop motion animating live streams, I decided to do something a bit different. Today we're going to be ranking every single 2025 Lego Star Wars set. Yeah, that's it. So we're going to be ranking every single Lego set from Lego Star Wars from this year 2025 because 2025 is almost up. So I thought it'd be a good idea to rank all of them into a tier list because I'm a very opinionative person and I have a lot of thoughts on these. And it's just something new, something different. Thought we could try it. Wait for a few other people to join before I actually start things. But so I thought it'd be a good idea to rank all of them into a tier list because I'm a very opinionative person, and I have a lot of thoughts on these. And it's just something new, something different. Thought we could try it. Wait for a few other people to join before I actually start things. But this is working, right? This is like, yeah, I think it is. So confirmed, my microphone is indeed working. That's great because that's the scariest thing I thought I was gonna have to do in streaming. So I can like, okay, it doesn't look like it. So hoping there's a way I could maybe. We'll wait for a few more people to join. Apparently, Restream has slapped their watermark onto my thumbnail. That's great. Yeah, that's a pretty ugly look there. CC Trooper 27 has entered the chat. What is up, man? How you doing today? Trying something different today. Trying something different. Still connected, right? It looks like it. Yeah, yeah, we're good. We're good. Struggling to actually see the chat right now. Hold on. Still working out the kinks. We'll start here in a few. Here, let me see if I can actually get my second monitor up. All right. I suppose it's not bad if we go ahead and start. Suppose I should have gotten a water here, but I'll be fine. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. We seem to have everything down pat pretty well. Okay. So today we're going to be ranking every single 2025 LEGO Star Wars set. We're going to start off with 2 GWPs, which are gift with purchases. The first one being this one right here. This is I forget what this is called. It's the Clone Troopers on Kamino. It's sort of like a battle pack, but it was a GWP with the Jango Fett Slave 1 UCS. And I like this thing. It's cool. I mean, like, it's sort of like a battle pack, but it's not. I'm not exactly sure, like, why they would do a battle pack as a GWP. It's a unique idea. I think they're still trying to completely figure out the whole GWP thing. I personally think that, like, gift with purchases should be minifigures mostly because it's just a lot cooler that way. But I like these sets where you do get some minifigures here. But I'm not sure about the whole idea of it being a battle pack. But either way, it's still an amazing gift with purchase. I would have this any day. S or A tier is a real question. I don't know. I like S tier, but is it? Those figures are really good in that set. Yeah, those figs are elite. We're putting in S tier. S tier. All right. I just dropped something. Hold on. All right, we got it. Oh yeah, definitely S tier there. It's a great gift with purchase. Phenomenal. Next we have this. It's the TIE Fighter GWP for the Lego Death Star. I'm pretty sure it's universally hated. I mean, if just hang on. Look at this TIE Fighter. Look at this. This thing is disgraceful. I mean, that's I barely call that a TIE Fighter. The body's way too big. The figures are cool, I suppose. But other than that, this thing is just atrocious. Like, the pilot doesn't even have leg printing. So you're telling me you could have leg printing on a TIE Fighter pilot in a microfighter, like back in 2014, but you can't have one on a gift with purchase for $1,000 Lego set. That's kind of absurd. Yeah, we're not having that. I don't like that. We're probably gonna go D tier. This thing is really bad. I don't even see. It should have been included with the set to begin with as well. Like, that's a whole nother issue. Yeah, that's bad right there. Next we have the gingerbread AT-AT. You know, we actually might skip this one because it's gonna get controversial. I would like for there to be a few more people here um, before I actually get that. I need to edit the description later. We're gonna go to the what's this called? The U-wing, I think it's called, right? Yeah. The new U-wing, 2025 U-wing from Andor comes with Dedra Meero, Cassian Andor, K2SO, and then a ISB tactical agent, I think it's called. Uh, Arguably, the older one is better. The older one is arguably better figures. The build is a little. It's not as pleasing to look at, but it's bigger. There's a lot more space, especially in the cargo area, to put figures. So, yeah, I mean, it's a fine set. It's good that they redid it. It looks really good. It's just so much smaller than the old one. And the figures just aren't as good as the old one. I'm blinded by nostalgia, okay? I remember seeing that old U-wing on the shelves. I don't have it, but I remember seeing it. Man. You know, it's pretty good. We'll go A tier for now. It's an A tier. It's just maybe if I had it, I would change my mind, but it's just so much smaller. Also, the figs aren't great. That Dedra Meero fig, the legs, I can't. We'll do the gingerbread AT-AT now. I think that's fine. CC Trooper, you're asking for it. Why not? It's unique. I'll give it that. But it's festive. I do like that. But I just can't give it S tier because it's not like it looks bad or anything. I'm not a huge fan of the festive like Lego Star Wars sets. I mean, I just don't buy them. I won't be buying this at all. I do like it though. It's cute. It's amazing the Lego Star Wars had done something like this. So I'll give it A. That's respectful. But Man, I'm just not a fan of it. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna buy it. Um, to be fair, I haven't bought like half of these things yet. Okay, yet I've bought two or three of them so far. Oh wait, no, never mind. I bought a lot more than two or three. But yeah, we're going with that. We got Plo Koon's Microfighter. Man, this set is goated. This is an amazing microfighter. I love this set. I think I bought it like a few days after it came out too. That Plo Koon figure, way better than the Clone Wars one in my opinion. The new dual molded head is amazing. I do kind of wish we got the full Astromech in the microfighter, but then again, that would have probably driven the price up by around $10. That sounds about right for Lego nowadays. It's probably S tier though. That's man, it's a good set. Really good microfighter. Best set of 2025. Yeah, that's probably true. That I mean, looking at all the other sets on this list, it might actually be that way. It's in front of the Camino GWP in my and we'll keep it behind it for now. I don't know about if it's in front of the GWP there. Next we have Ahsoka's Jedi. Is it fighter or interceptor? Either one. I actually bought this set and built it on stream a couple of months ago. It's all right. The only problem I have with it is the cockpit piece and of course the price. Otherwise, it's not bad though. The Ahsoka fig and the Anakin fig, the new Astromech fig is amazing. Love those. It'll get front of A for me actually. I like that. I like this set. I have it too, which is nice. I got it on sale for like $10 off, something like that. Don't remember where I got it, but really great set. It goes really well with the old like what is it 2019 2020 Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. Them two next to each other, they're about the same size. Looks so good. And if you have Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor, it looks really good too. All right, we're just reviewing the audio there. We're good. Let's see. We got the Arc 170. I remember seeing this set and going like, "Ooh, I want that." And then I thought about it and I was like, well, I mean, I can do without it. I don't need it. I'm not going to do any stop motions with it. You know, that plays a lot into if I'm going to buy a set or not is the stop motion factor. Am I going to make a stop motion with this or am I not? So, this one I haven't yet. I still don't know if I am. I might throw like one of the figures in the background somewhere, but I don't have any real plans for it. I'm not that good with stop motion to do any big space battle shots yet. We'll give it A tier though. This is a really really nice set. The Arc 170 is really cool. Besides the back, I know there've been some issues with that. And one issue I personally had is on the nose and the front. If you look at in Revenge of the Sith, it has like this sort of nose art on it. It looks like kind of an eagle, almost like the Rebellion logo on the front. And it's on the older models, but not on this one. It really bothers me. And they couldn't have done it too, just to print it or even a sticker tile would have been awesome to have, but unfortunately, not happening. Let's see here. What else we got? We got the buildable Grogu with what is this? The like pod thing? I forget what it's called. Uh I'm not a buildable figures guy, and the old Grogu figure is arguably better. I did go to a friend's house and see this model, and if you look on the underside of it, the Grogu actually has like feet, unlike the last one, which has just a gray bottom. This one is like a lot of detail all the way around, which is nice. But again, I'm not a huge buildable figures guy. I'll give it C tier. You know, it looks appealing, but it's just not for me. Next, we have the what are these called? Micro scale? Or no. Give me a minute. I can't remember. What was it called? Or what are they called? I forget, but that's the acclimator. I know that. Seen in Attack of the Clones, the buildable acclimator. It's really nice. I love this set. I don't have it. I'm not a huge display guy. You can look in my room right now, and there's like nothing on display. I mean, I have it organized, like stuff is on like different shelf, like Republic on this shelf, Separatist on this shelf, Empire on this shelf. But other than that, it's not really for display. It's more just like storage, you know. But yeah, the Acclimate, I'll give it B tier just because I do like the design of it, but it's just not for me. I'm sorry. A lot of these sets just aren't for me. I'm not a display guy. Lego, in my opinion, shouldn't be moving in that direction. Just takes up more shelf space. But it is a nice set. Next, we have the Mon Cala Cruiser. This thing, I think it's from Return of the Jedi. Really, really nice. I really didn't think they were gonna get this set like to look as good as it does because the whole shape of the actual ship is really hard to get down. They did a really good job with it though. I'm gonna give it C tier because it's an okay set. Again, not for me. Not my cup of tea. Next is Kylo Ren Shuttle, and we all know where this is going. Sequels, get it out of here. And then we have the Star Wars logo here. Pretty nice. I like this set. You know what? Let's slow down a little bit. This Star Wars logo. If I was a display guy, I would love this set, but I'm not. So, but it does look really, really good. I think I personally would probably buy like a legit Star Wars logo, not a Lego one. It's probably cheaper also. So, I'd probably do that. But I'm gonna throw it in. Should we go C tier? I like C tier. Top of C, bottom of A, or the bottom of B. I don't know. What's everyone thinking? There's not many people here, but what are we thinking, guys? I think I like top of C because I just zero appeal for it. If it has a black box other than UCS, I probably won't buy it. But then again, I won't buy UCS either because I just am not a UCS guy. CC Trooper says B. Okay, we'll move it up to B. Why not? I'm fine with that, really. Just either one. All right, next we have the Jango Fett helmet. Honestly, kind of forgot this release this year. I feel like the helmet line has kind of slowed down significantly, which I'm happy about. I never really liked the helmets. I think there's always like it always looks a little like off to me. This one looks good though. I like this one. If I was into the helmets, I would like this. I'll put it behind the Star Wars logo. It's pretty nice. But the problem with helmets is like sometimes they can get stuff right, like they can panel it off and make it look flat, and other times they use studs, and they don't really know which to use when it comes to different helmets. And I really think they need to get that down pat a little more. They need to work on that. Me personally, I don't really have a preference. I mean, tiled off might look a little weird. I'm really not sure. Again, not a helmet guy. Then we have the UCS Jango Fett Slave 1. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this set exists, honestly. The last Jango Fett Slave 1 we had was in like 2002, I think. Maybe even like 2003 or something. Man, but it's a really good set. Probably one of the best UCS sets to ever come out. The only problem with it that I've seen is the Boba Fett figure, which if you're in the community, you know all about that. Pretty sure even the actor for young Boba like said something about it. But yeah, this set it's S tier immediately. Is it better than the Microfighter in the GWP? Hmm, I don't know. I think we'll leave it there for now. Um, because I don't buy UCS sets. That's a lot of money. I think it's like $300, $400 for that thing. So yeah, I'm a just man. I struggle with some of these sets. Okay, next we have the Mandalorian's 4 Plus Naboo Starfighter. What is this thing? I mean, like, We already have the PlayScale one, which was overpriced to begin with, and this thing just looks terrible. The only kind of appealing thing is the droid, but other than that, this thing looks bad. It's I mean, it's a 4 plus set, so you can't expect much out of it, but yeah, we're throwing it in D tier. We'll put it above Kylo Ren shuttle, just cause it's still not good. Next we have Darth Maul mech. The mech, the mech series. They just kind of came out last year, 2 years ago. Not a huge fan of them. I mean, it's cool that you can get figs from them, but that's really all people buy them for. It's kind of like battle packs, except not as good. Um, no People's Darth Maul, not a huge fan of, but it is, the lightsaber looks cool. I like that big lightsaber he's holding. Pretty sure that's a new piece for the lightsaber blades. And one detail that I really like is the little drones that comes with him. Are in the Phantom Menace, which is pretty cool. That's awesome. Nice little addition there. We'll put it here, C tier. Not gonna buy this because I already have like 2 Darth Mauls. Don't need another one. And yeah, the no peoples thing, can't get over that. Next we have the Night Trooper and Death Trooper Battle Pack. I want to talk about this one for real. A lot of these I've just been kind of throwing up there. This one I do want to talk about. So the figs are really good. Like the Death Troopers and the Night Troopers, Stormtroopers, those are really, really cool. I like the gray helmet Stormtrooper with all the cracks and stuff. Even the Death Troopers look amazing. But they are very, very specific figs. Like you have to have watched Ahsoka and have a need for these to actually buy them. Like I'm not gonna make a stop motion film with these, if you know what I mean. Like I usually buy sets to make a stop motion film with them. And these, like, it's just such a narrow part of Star Wars. You can't really. I mean, you can go outside the box, I guess, if you wanted to. But for me, who tries to stick to the canon, I don't. I don't see the point in buying these because I'm never going to use them for anything. And the fact that we're getting a Death Trooper that has cracks all over it really burns me because I have been wanting Death Troopers for the longest time, and they're just dangling it in front of me with this set. Like, hey, we have Death Troopers, but we're gonna throw these golden cracks that look cool but are not entirely useful for you personally. So, kind of angers me there. So, yeah, I'm kind of angry. But then again, it's a cool set for what it is. I'll give it back of A. No, 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 no. Let's go above the gingerbread AT-AT because I've already said I'm not a huge fan of the gingerbread AT-AT. I don't know. I think it kind of gets overglazed. The gingerbread Darth Vader is super cool. Love that it comes with a custom cape. That's amazing. But anyway, whoo, we got a heater coming up. Y'all, we got the turbo tank. I might save that one for last because that one's just that one. You know what? We'll skip it. I gotta prepare my thoughts a little bit. Next, we have the What is it? The Force Burner Snowspeeder, I think. Uh, the build's decent. New windscreen piece for the next Snowspeeder that comes out, if you know what that is. Like the new visor piece or the windscreen, what cockpit, whatever you want to call it, for the Snowspeeder is a brand new piece, and it's like 1-to-1 with the actual Snowspeeders. So the next time a Snowspeeder for the Empire Strikes Back comes out, they are more than likely going to use that piece, and it's going to look so good. So a lot of people, including myself, can't wait for that. The builds are okay. The speeder bike can go into the snow speeder. That's a really creative idea. Love it when Lego does some nice play features like that. And then they just kind of throw in like a separatist stap. I'm not sure what that's about, but okay, I guess. Lego kind of does whatever they want nowadays. Then we got the figures, which are really good. I'm not putting in D tier. I'll put it in. It's better than all these. Is it better? It's not better than the Acclimator, I don't think. But it's a cool set. It's cool. I do like it, but I'm not gonna buy it because it's just not for me. Next we have the Daggum Turbo Tank. Man, or the Juggernaut, whatever you want to call it. Man, this thing. This man. The build is too small. The figs are not accurate. They don't have waist capes. Commander Bakara looks okay, but he kind of looks like a chipmunk. You have Ki-Adi-Mundi, who people are saying, oh, well, he looks cool. He looks the exact same as the other figure besides the face print. And I have the old figure, so I really have no incentive to buy this set. And the previous Turbo Tanks, the 2016 and the 2010 one, are far better than this one. Like, there's just so many issues. The sand blue on the Turbo Tank looks awful. I don't understand it. The UTAT in this, it should be a UTAT if you know what that is. It's in Revenge of the Sith. It's actually seen with Ki-Adi-Mundi and the Galactic Marines. That's what this set should have been, but it's a Juggernaut instead. Man, can't be above C tier. Completely agree. Man, just such a disappointing set. There is some pros to it, like Ki-Adi-Mundi, we haven't seen him in a while. Good that we're getting him again. And then the Galactic Marines, all they need is a waist cape. Honestly, like you could just buy waist capes and they'll look phenomenal. Bakara's kind of the same. If you get him a waist cape, he'll look bearable, you know. So it man, I really thought I was gonna buy this set when it first came out. Like, oh, that looks cool. It has issues, but I might buy it. But then like I look at the previous models, 2010, 2016, and I'm like, man, they really fumbled this one. Like, ugh. My theory is that they're gonna come out with a Galactic Marines battle pack, because if you look at, hang on, I used to have a reason for this, but I can't remember. But I have a feeling they're gonna release a Galactic Marines battle pack. I got a feeling, okay? And when they do, I will buy a lot of them or something. I might do something with those one day. We'll see. But for now, because of what I started saying with all the bad stuff in this set, I might go top of D, because this thing is just atrocious. Could have been so much better, and yet it's not. And Lego knows they're making it wrong. They know what they're doing. They're holding out and like releasing this terrible one to make profit from like just basic con buyers who like don't really understand everything. They're like, oh look, they see it and they go, oh that's cool, I'll get that for my son for Christmas, and then they do. But man, this thing is, man, it's hard to look at. I can't even look at this thing anymore. Okay, next we have Kylo Ren's helmet. Whew, gotta recover from that spew there, man. Anyway, Kylo Ren's helmet. Another sequel set. Y'all know where that's going. Boom. About there. That looks good, right? I'd probably rather have the shuttle than the helmet, honestly. The helmets are just, they really need to get rid of those. I think it's time. I think it's time they get rid of the helmet line. Next we have the buildable chopper. This is a cool set. I don't know. It's cool that we're getting a buildable chopper, because, you know, Ahsoka, whatever you think about the show, it's released a lot of sets for some reason, and yet Andor only has 3. But Ahsoka's gotten a lot of sets. I own most of them, honestly. I have the T6 Jedi Shuttle, the Ghost, which is a beautiful set. I have the Duel Imperia with the Thrawn figure. Only reason I bought it, to be honest. And I think that's it. But, you know, I bought most of the sets, which is crazy. Because they were cool. I'm not going to buy this one because, again, it's a buildable character. Not a huge fan of those. But it's cool that we're getting, like, a buildable chopper, because we haven't gotten that before, and Lego's actually doing it. And it's a cool model. Has a little hands on the sides. It's got a few play features that can actually roll across the floor. So it's a pretty nice model, to be honest. I might give it B. The chopper is S tier. Ooh, I don't know about that. I might give it Above B, under B, I'm not sure. We'll go in the middle of B. Because, again, with these helmets and buildable characters, I'm not going to make a stop motion with these. Like, I'm not. The only other thing besides PlayScale that I'm going to use for stop motion is these ships on the side here, the Calamari Cruiser and the Acclimator. I might use those, but I haven't bought them, so probably not. Next, we have the UCS ATST. Honestly forgot this set came out because I don't remember even like hearing about this, but it's a thing. Wow, I really don't know what to say about this because I haven't had time to process it. What do y'all think for the ATST? It looks cool. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. It looks all right. We'll go C tier. Yeah, I really don't know. This set, again, it's another UCS set that I will not be buying. So we'll stick with that. You know, it's better than these two, honestly. We'll go there. That looks good. And we're going to drop the Jango Fett down because I just realized, like, I'm not going to use this for anything. We'll drop it there. Next, we have this year's Advent Calendar, which I haven't bought an Advent Calendar in 2 years almost. I bought the one with the 212 Trooper because I wanted another one of those. I think I have, like, how many do I have? 10? 11? Something like that. But yeah, so that one figure that I got in the Advent Calendar contributed to one of my best stop motion films. So if you haven't already seen it, go watch that. But that's the only Advent Calendar I bought, like, almost ever. And this one, I've looked at it. It's kind of cool. The Advent Calendars are always kind of meh. The only really big thing people buy them for is the figures most of the time. And this one's no different. I do like the new droid like theme though. You get a bunch of like droid parts and stuff, which is pretty nice. The C-3PO with red eyes is awesome. What else do we get? Babu Freak. I mean, we haven't gotten him before. He's a little tiny part, but still cool fig. I don't know. Super battle. Is that a super battle droid in there? Is that what I see? Okay. You got a probe droid in there. That's not bad. Ooh, and a buzz droid. Hold on, we haven't seen one of those in a while. Yeah. All right, we'll give it B. Right there. I like that. Is it better than Chopper? We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. I think that's good. Next, we have the UCS Death Star. What is there to say about this? A lot of things, but I'm gonna kind of keep it short here. So the UCS Death Star, if you don't know, is the fourth Death Star to ever come out. First one came out in 2005. It was just a big ball. It's actually pretty big for the time. Looks pretty good. It's the Death Star 2 to be specific. And then the next two that came out were basically the same. One had older figures, one had newer figures, but essentially the same build. And this one is the newest one to come out. And it is not good. I said it. It's not good. Because this is Lego, like just the company in general, first $1,000 Lego set. And you think, well, that's a pretty big milestone. It should be like immaculate, right? It should be like the best set they've ever released. See, you'd think that. But it's not at all. The figures are not what they should be. Like they should have dual molded legs, printing in areas where they should have printing, like all that good stuff. But they don't. Like what? I don't understand why they don't have everything. And like you can say like, oh, it's budget. It's Lego. They're the biggest toy company in the world. How could you not have the budget for something like that? I just don't get it. The build is cool. I am a fan of the slice. Okay, if it was like a big ball with flaps that you could look inside and open them up like that, I don't know if I would have liked it as much. But I do like the dollhouse kind of feel where it's like a slice of the house, and you go and you see all the rooms, all the famous scenes from it, and then I mean, you have everything here. What scene are you missing in this Death Star, really? I mean, think about it. You're not missing anything. There's some really cool play features too, like my favorite one, you're in the jail cells, and then there's like this little trap door you can open, drop them in, and they fall into the trash compactor. That is so cool. I mean, it's just to me like the fact that they included that and put those rooms specifically where one is on top of the other, really cool. And then there's a few other things sprinkled throughout, but and that Lambda class shuttle, that little tiny one in the hangar here. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Whoa, this thing you can see it right there. That's a really nice model that you can fit a figure inside of that, by the way. Like that's kind of crazy. Okay, well, I don't know. The figures are the main problem for me. And also the back of it looks pretty bad, but if you have it against the wall, you're not going to see it. It's kind of like a dollhouse. You're not going to see the other you're not going to see the other side of it. The Krennic and Galen inclusion makes me want to put it at A tier. That is a good point. We get a new Krennic. Is it new? I actually don't know if it's new. It's probably newer, but with like a wrinkle on his face that's in a different spot. That's usually what they do. And the Krennic, fun fact, should not have dual molded legs. It's a completely accurate figure. I do like that. And then the Galen is awesome too. I love that figure. And then the Hot Tub Trooper, that's a nice inclusion too. Even though it's not accurate to any of the Lego Star Wars games, it's still a nice addition. Like again, they didn't have to add those things, and yet they did. So there are some things to like about this set. But again, I just like Tarkin and Piet not having, or is it Piet? I don't know. But Tarkin not having dual molded legs, the Imperial Dignitary not have printing on his skirt piece, Palpatine not having pupils, and you know the rest. So I think A tier is fair. You got to give it some credit. I did see it at a Lego store that I went to, actually in like I went to Disney World in Florida and saw at the Lego store in Disney Springs. I saw that model there and I was like, wow, this thing really is really special when you see it up close. It kind of changes your whole idea there. So, I think it's better than Night Trooper Battle Pack for sure. I think so for sure. Next we have the Battle Droid and Stap Speeder from the Phantom Menace. Kind of shocked this set exists because I was not expecting it. The Stap is cool. The Battle Droid's posability is really awesome. Love that. But other than that, it's not special. Like again, not going to use this for stop motion or anything. We'll give it. How about behind the Star Wars logo? I think I'm cool with that. The Star Wars logo looks cooler to me than the Stap. I think I would rather have it. And we have another helmet here next. Pass. We're throwing this thing at the bottom. No, I'm kidding. It looks good. Wait, what year did that battle pack come out that had the? It's kind of old, but it had like this kind of figure in the battle pack. I don't know. I don't remember what it was or what year it came out, but I have that battle pack, and that like AT-AT pilot's helmet is one of the coolest things I ever got when I was a kid. But yeah, I think we'll move it up some. It's not better than any of these two things. It's better than the 4+ set. Yeah, that looks good to me. Whew, I'm gonna lose my voice. I really should get a water. I'll get one after. Next, we have 327 Battle Pack. Finally, I get to talk about it. Main thing I've been wanting to get to. We got a bunch of heaters coming up. All these, like these 5 sets here, I've been wanting to talk about since I started the stream. Like these are the sets I really want to talk about. What up, Ronnie? How you doing? There, you made it just in time. These are the sets that I want to talk about here. So don't go anywhere. The 327th Battle Pack. Despite the price, I like this thing. You know, it's bearable. The new Spider Droid, I don't know if I like it. You know, some people say like, "Oh, it looks so much better than the older ones." And like it's bigger, it's more accurate. And I'm like, "Well, the old ones are still cool. I mean, it's not like this one nullifies the other ones." And the gun on the front, I think I like the older one. I just like the older one better, to be honest. But this one is still pretty cool. New design. And if you look at the eyes, like there's a lot of gaps around the eyes that should be filled in. So that's a huge problem for me. And we get some super battle droids. Nice, I guess. Like they come in the other clone trooper battle droid battle pack with the shock troopers, which is one of the best battle packs. And yeah, I think that I like those. The ATRT, it's smaller than the 501st battle pack, so we're getting there to that minifigure scale ATRT. I'm waiting for the day that we get those more commonly in sets. But the ATRT is a really nice build, really detailed. The only problem with it is the gun on the front, but you can easily swap that out, which I will be doing once I get. I think I'm gonna buy 2 of these because I am planning on doing maybe or maybe not doing a 327 stop motion. Gasp! A new stop motion film announced. Anyway, won't be a while before that one comes out. Um, or it will be a while before that comes out. Then we got the 327 clones. In my opinion, they should not be that color of yellow. If you have like if you have the phase 1 clone trooper commander, that figure, that's what color they should be in my opinion. Cuz that yellow I think matches a bit more. Just overall, if you look at Battlefront 2, it's a bit of a darker yellow. So, I think the little kind of it's kind of gold, but it's really not. I think that color matches more than the mustard yellow that they have. And comes with some accessories, that's cool. But there's just so many problems with the figures. They could have been perfect. The 327th, we've been begging for those figures for ages, since 2005, since the Revenge of the Sith movie came out. We've been wanting these as Lego figs. And, well, I forgot about the old one, but we're not talking about that one. We're talking about these. And these figures, like, they have the wrong number of ammo pouches on their, like, shoulder. They have no waist capes. It's been a problem for at least 5 years now, right? 4 or 5 years. They have ugly helmet holes, which, by the way, this set comes with no visors to set them, like, put them into the helmet holes to make them look bearable, which is fine. And it's just, they could have been perfect. They could have been good. They're still nice figs. I just think they have so many problems that I wish I could fix, but I can't. Unless I buy customs, which I'm not doing because Grandpa Clone Customs cost like $50 a fig, which is insane. By the way, I may or may not have bought a special figure from GCC to fill out one of my clone squads. Won't say what it is. But, Yo Starbrick, guess who's fighting against you in CC's Wolfpack Part 2? New voice, what's his name? Oh, I forgot it. No! It's one of the Separatist generals in CC Troopers Wolfpack stop motion. If you haven't already, you should go watch that. It's a really nice film. But I voiced the general in the hologram with the blue shoulder pads, which I think is really cool. I really like the blue. And then on top of a red Sith Trooper torso. That's pretty cool. That's pretty elite. But this battle pack, I've yapped on about it for a long time. In my opinion, the older one is better. The one with the shock troopers and the basic phase 2 clone troopers. One of the best battle packs of all time, if you ask me. So, what am I thinking? I'm thinking, and also the price is atrocious. I mean, you look at this thing, $45. And yeah, it'll go on sale, but like 35 is still begging for a lot. Good night. Jeez Louise. Editing the film right now. Hoping to get it out by Christmas Day. Ooh, Christmas Day release. Let's go. Wow. You're getting these out way faster than Super Clones Productions did. I'll say that. It's taken a while to get that part 2 out. Anyway, 327th Battle Pack. I'm thinking, man, I really want the set. I'm hoping to get a few for Christmas, maybe 1 or 2. 3's pushing it, but we'll see. But the price and the fig, so many issues. But I wanna get the set so I can do stop motion with it. I don't know. It's like I want it, but there's a price to pay. That's like everything in life, isn't it? All right, you know what? This is my decision. We're going top of B. Yeah. All right, that looks good. I like that. I like that right there. Just the price knocks it down. It would be S tier if the price was better and the figs were better. It's my only 2 main issues there. Okay. Next we have the, what is this, V19 Headhunter? Do I have that right? Man, this one's controversial. If you guys know the old Clone Wars one, the one with the play feature where you push the little button and the wings fold down, like, I'm gonna say this, that is one of the best Lego Star Wars sets of all time. The old V19 Headhunter with the play feature, so cool. I remember seeing that when I was little and thinking it was like, oh my gosh, that looks beautiful. Because I didn't have any other like sets that did that. And it's like one of the only sets that does something like that. So, man, it's just such a... And this one is not, it doesn't have that play feature. Like, why would you get rid of something that made the set special in the past? I don't get the whole downsizing thing either. Flippy on a Friday. Yo, you could turn this into a video. No. Not a video. It's just a live stream doing something different today, Flippy. Ronnie says, I love that set. It's S tier in my opinion. I'm getting there, Ronnie. I'm getting there. Yeah, but the older one, in my opinion, is better. It's a lot bigger as well. See the downscaling issue here? They did it with the turbo tank. They did it with the ARC 170. They did it with the U-Wing. They just keep doing it. I can't stand it. It's probably one of the worst things Lego Star Wars is doing. But there is, there is some good to it because, you can fit it better on your screen in stop motion. Like their turbo tank fits on your screen better than the 2016 version. I'll give it that. The minifigs are perfect. Sorry, I'm a bit impatient. Yeah, it's all good, man. The minifigs are amazing. Like, look at well, I can't pull up the picture, but they look so good. You are right. The Asajj Ventress is probably the best one we've ever had. I don't know. There was that Clone Wars one with the Wastecape in 2008. But I don't know. This one is like crazy good. I love that they have those hilts. I'm glad they didn't replace those. The Obi-Wan Kenobi figure, really, really good. The Clone Wars armor, we need more of those figures. The Mace Windu one, it looks okay, but we need like the full decked out armor one like this one. Same with Anakin. I would love to like pair these two. Oh man, it's a really nice figure. Probably one of the best Obi-Wans we've ever gotten. Only problem with it is like it's the Phase 1 Obi-Wan, if you know what I mean. Like you have to put him with the Phase 1 clone troopers. So yeah, I'm not going to use them for stop motions because most of mine are going to be based in like the last 2 years of the war. The Clone War, I mean. And then the clone pilot, I've seen a lot of people complaining about his visor. It's a problem for me too. I do wish it was a little wider, like it went to the sides of his helmet a little bit more, but it still looks amazing. A lot better than the old clone pilot figures. And then what does this set go for? I can't remember. If I can't remember, then it must have been a decent price. So we'll go. I like A. I would rather have it than the U-Wing. It's not as good as the ARC 170. Sorry, Ronnie, it's not as good as the Arc 170. But that's just my opinion. You're still free to have yours. It's still a good set, though. It's probably one of the best sets of 2025. You know what? Hmm. You know what? Flippy on a Friday asked, do you agree that new LEGO sets are too expensive for the average person? Yes, I do agree with that completely. Okay. We're going to move this one down because I think the Arc 170 is a bit better in my opinion. Just a cooler ship. And, but the Ahsoka is cool. We're going there. No. I think we're leaving that. The Arc 170 is just a little pricey. That's why I can't put it in S tier. I like to reserve my S tier for really good sets. V19 is still a really nice set. The Torrent, so good. Next, for the final three here, we got Jango Fett Slave 1, the play scale, not the big UCS one, but the play scale one with Lama Su. And this set is golden. I love this set. The price is pretty good. $70 isn't bad. Wait, hold on. Nope, changing my mind. If you remember the old Slave one with Boba Fett and Mando back in like 2020 or something, was $50. I remember buying that one. And this one's $70. That's kind of absurd. $20 price increase. It comes with more figure and I think like 20 more pieces. So it's kind of justified, but also like, $20 increase is absurd. But man, I love this set. I bought it and I don't really care about the price at that point because this Jango Fett will be appearing in my next stop motion film because dang it, I can't wait to get it out. I filmed some of it today. I only have like one scene left to film, I think. And it looks really cool. Y'all, I wish I could show you the whole thing right now, but I'm not going to. Anyway, Ronnie asked, are you going to consider the names I gave your 212th troopers? Yeah, I did, actually. I think I'm going to mention one of them, maybe two of them in my next film. I've already got the whole script written, so yeah, for sure. And will you use Brick Arms or Clone Enemy Customs weapons? No, because I am fine with Lego weapons, and they do the job well, and I don't feel like spending money on some weapons that I already have and get the job done with. So no, I will not be using those. Jango Fett's play scale, and then the Lama Su figure. I personally am not going to use it for anything, but it's amazing that we get it in this set. And if you've been in the Lego community, you know about the whole rivalry between the play scale and the UCS Jango Fett. Like, some people buy the UCS one, some people buy the play scale, and there's that whole division. Like, the UCS Jango gets the arm printing, the play scale one doesn't. But the play scale gets Lama Su, and the UCS one doesn't. So that's a whole like debate. Yeah, the Jango Fett not having arm printing, I am angry about. I have to deal with it every day when I'm filming with the Jango Fett figure, but it's still an amazing set. I mean, the old Jango Fett didn't have arm printing. That's what I used to justify it in my head. Like, the old Jango didn't have arm printing. It still looks incredible without it. This set right here, S tier. It gets an S tier. Now, we have the K2SO, buildable K2SO. Not sure why this one's all the way down here. Really, I'm not even totally sure of the order of how these sets are organized in this tier list because I didn't make it. But buildable K2SO. Talk about mid, bro. Like, what? I don't understand. I mean, it's cool that we're getting more Andor sets, We really need some more Andor sets, but this is not what I had in mind. I would have loved a Fondor Holcraft or a, Insurrection on Ferrix or Andor Escaping the Prison or something, or the Gorman Massacre. Something else from Andor would have been great. And we got a buildable droid from Rogue One. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of buildable characters. It's a good way to get the K2SO, and it's pretty fairly priced. So there are some really good, nice pros there. Hmm. I think A tier sounds good. I think it's better than Chopper a little bit. Nah, it's not. It's not. I think I like it there. That looks good. Well, I don't know. Nah, I think I'd rather have it than the advent calendar. That's just me though. Man, arm printing is a privilege for us Star Wars fans, and dual mold legs are like a second coming of Christ. Wow. Okay, that's maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it is nice to have dual molded legs and arm printing. Man, wishing that figs that needed arm printing actually got arm printing, which leads us into this next set here, the final set on the list here. Man, my throat is sore. I'll tell you that much. What is this called? The Separatist MTT. I have some really mixed feelings about the set. It's pricey, but it's way more fairly priced than the Turbo Tank. The Aayla Secura fig is great. I've heard a lot of people complaining about the color of her lips, but I personally don't really care. I mean, I'm getting an Aayla Secura fig at the end of the day that looks close enough, but that one arrow, it does kind of tick me off, but Aayla Secura fig, I'm happy. Then we get the Commander Bly fig. Come on, dude. We've been wanting him forever, too. And when you pair this with the battle pack, it's really nice, too. But that Commander Bly is really nice. I really wish he had some arm printing. Well, I don't know. Because Cody didn't get arm printing, if you think about it. So, yeah, maybe I'm fine with it. He looks good otherwise, though. He's a nice fig. The one problem I have with him, though, waist cape, of course. But the main thing is if you look at Commander Bly, just a picture of him, the cheeks of his helmet, like the sides of it, should be yellow, but the Lego figure, they are gray. That ticks me off a lot. Probably more than anything in the 327th Battle Pack. That is atrocious. How do you mess that up? Makes me angry. But other than that, he's a cool figure. Amazing to actually get him in a set. Then the commando droids being metallic gray or metallic silver, whatever. I don't like it. I'm on board with the brown commando droids. You look at the picture, they are brown, okay? Maybe in some very dark lighting sources are they silver, but they are brown, okay? Look on Wikipedia, they are brown. The silver looks cool, don't get me wrong. The silver looks really sick, but as a guy who is really strict about the Star Wars canon and stuff, and like accuracy in Lego Star Wars sets, they should be brown. They had it right many years ago. They should have it right now. But either way, the metallic gray is pretty cool. I mean, they look slick with the metallic gray. They look really cool. But I think the brown would have been more accurate. And then you got some battle droids. Who cares? I already have like a couple thousand of those. The MTT build itself, the play feature where the little thing pops out when you screw the top is really cool. Love that. And then, I mean, there isn't a whole lot to hate about this set other than the gray droids and Bly. But yeah, I think that's really all I have bad to say about the set. And a blue MTT. I can't sing, my voice is dead, but it's amazing. Like, we haven't gotten a blue MTT before, except in like a polybag, doesn't count. I would have liked to see a brown MTT. I want to get one of those again, and I want it to be as big as the 2007 one. And this one is a bit smaller than every other model. But it's a really nice play scale build. The price is eh. Yes, the price is eh, but it's a little more tolerable than this piece of slop down here in D tier. But we already talked about that. And yeah, the price. Yeah, and the droids imply. I think we're gonna give it. I don't like it there. I don't like it at the top of A, or do I? In my opinion, right behind the ARC 170, B1 Battle Droid is the perfect Fig too. It hasn't changed because it's too perfect. Ronnie here is right. The Battle Droid is probably the best Lego Star Wars Fig ever. In my opinion, right behind the ARC 170. Nice. Yeah, I think I like that too. Right behind the ARC 170. Ooh, but the V19. Nah, I don't know. I think I like that too. Wow. Okay. That's it. My voice is gone, but this is my ranking of the 2025 Lego sets that came out. Again, I'm a very opinionative person, so I thought I would come on here and share my opinions about these. I would love to do more of these. There wasn't a lot of people tuning in, but you know, I'm still happy with 8 of you people here. It's been really nice knowing y'all's opinions as well in the chat, so thank y'all. I definitely want to do more of these in the future. I think that would be awesome. And maybe I could have some special guests on here. I can get some other animators to join me here, and they can help me out. I think that would be sick. And yeah, y'all want to hear anything else about the sets that maybe y'all have missed? I don't really think I have anything else to share except the Gingerbread AT-AT. I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know why. I just don't. I'm not a fan of it. I think. I might move it down. Nah. I don't know. It's cool. It's not for me. I'll say that. But I think like there's a lot of potential with doing live streams with other animators. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, what do y'all think? Should we do more of these in the future? Should we do more tier lists, or should I go back to animating on my table? You know, like showing y'all behind the scenes of animation and stuff. What do y'all like better? I like both, really. Either way, my voice is going to get murdered in the end. I like the tier list, though. I mean, there's a lot more ideas I can think of, like ranking battle packs, ranking minifigures, ranking who knows what else. The minifigures I would love to do because I'm a huge minifigure guy. I mean, that's really the reason I buy most of these sets, so I can get minifigures. Both, yeah, I like both. But I think this is where I'm going to cap it off. So thank you guys. Be sure to go check out the rest of the channel and subscribe. You know, do whatever YouTube tells you to do. Like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Stop motion films are on the way. Trust me. All clone minifig tier list. Yes, we should totally do that. I would love to do that next week maybe. But thank y'all. Merry Christmas and have a wonderful rest of y'all's day. How do I turn this off? I low-key forgot. There we go. Ending stream now. If I can.